Yesterday here on the morning show, Bruce shared a very personal story called Scoping Out Cancer. And Bruce, in case people missed it, would you give them a little background?
Yeah, essentially I allowed News4JAX cameras in a very private space. The cameras were rolling. Dr. Alex Cream performed a colonoscopy. This is frankly something I would not normally do. I don't like being a part of a story.
Yeah, I've known you for years, totally understand that. So why did you decide to do this?
Well, 48 hours before, my brother Pete died from a very invasive cancer, and a very rare one at that, small bowel cancer. And there's a history of cancers related to the bowel and digestive tracts in my family, and he and my mom both had Crohn's. I made a promise to Pete right before he died to be vigilant and to get screened. It wasn't easy to do, and I rode an emotional roller coaster the day of the screening, and honestly, yesterday, even doing that story.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's interesting. I think we all, when we talk about why we became journalists, a lot of that is about helping others. I mean, was that really kind of your motivation and what you hope to accomplish with this? By being so, this is a very personal story.
I don't want to sound like cliche. Yeah, making a difference. Yeah. There are a lot of people who hesitate. They're afraid to go ahead and get screened, get a colonoscopy. They're worried it hurts. It doesn't. You're asleep. You don't feel a thing. They're worried that something's going to be found. And if it's found early, it can save a life. I wanted to do this story to, as I said, make a difference, even if only in one life.
You look at the way things happen too. I mean, you were scheduled to get that, then your brother passed. I mean, you gotta believe that all that happened for a reason so that you could do exactly what you did. And I know for a fact, I saw it, I was out there at the draft, I was texting about it, and I also know that it generated a lot of response. People did quickly respond to you.
I was actually overwhelmed. It generated more of a response than I ever imagined. A ton of phone calls, emails to my personal account here at Channel 4, a lot of responses to the story posted to the web from News4JAX Insiders. If I could ask for some help for you, we can share some of those responses. John Doe wrote, "Good advice and story, Bruce. My doctor kept after me to get a colonoscopy, but I kept putting him off until it was almost too late. When I finally got one, I had stage 3 colon cancer. Wow. I encourage everyone to listen to your doctor when he or she recommends that colonoscopy."
Oh, amen. Thank you for sharing that too about his own personal story. So from Yolanda, she said, "Way to go, Bruce. I've had an auntie and an uncle die from colon cancer. I'm screening in August, Lord's will."
Prayers are with you.
Yeah, good luck to you, Yolanda. And DC Barker wrote this: "So sorry for your loss, Bruce. I too have a family history and have my first screening scheduled next month." Oh, that warms our heart to hear.
And one more from Megan Christian Koch. "Such a wonderful and inspiring story. I know he was up there smiling, watching you keep that promise." I hope so. And to each and every one of you who reached out, we want to say thank you. It made my heart smile. And to those of you who know of someone who is hesitating to get screened, please share this story. The one and only reason I did it was to save lives, and I need to know that it had meaning. So a big thank you.
Thank you, Bruce, for your transparency. Anytime you do these stories,
it's so hard.
It's hard, and you never know the emotion that you're going to feel afterwards. And I know for you, it was kind of a surprise how emotional you got after the story.
It was. I rarely get emotional on TV, and even standing up there during the commercial break, I'm like, do I really want to do this? And there was a part of me was like, no, I don't know if I want to let people in. I don't know if I want to share this side of me. It's just...
But so worth it, given the fact that I just know that you are helping others who may be hesitant to get screened, because it's not real comfortable leading up to the procedure. No, so the fact that this is something that you can encourage people and reassure them that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Good
Please,
job, Bruce.
get screened.
Thanks, Bruce.